This is an iPhone 8 Plus. I had a 10 for all of about a week, and Face ID and I did not get along. It's hard for me to make eye contact with people, much less my phone. So, and then the gesture was difficult. I wanted a home button, so I sent the 10 back and I got my 8 Plus back. I was looking last night, y'all, to try and see how I could show you a really terrible, inaccessible app. And the bottom line is those things aren't allowed to live on my phone. If it's not accessible to me, if I can't use it, like Hulu, for example, is a non-accessible site. Hulu doesn't get my money because I can't use their service. So I did.
Entertainment heading.
So I use VoiceOver.
Podcasts.
Podcasts are my new favorite thing.
HBO Go.
HBO Go. We'll try this one out.
HBO Go.
This is an example of it probably met the letter of somebody's accessibility, but it's really not really user-friendly. So instead of hitting tab, I'm actually taking my finger and swiping from right to left, or from left to right.
Stream the first episode now. Stream the first episode now. Stream the first episode now. Stream the first episode now.
It should be navigating, but it's not letting me do that. What I actually have to do is drag my finger around the screen.
YNX problem areas. Returning from. Coming soon. Coming soon. Coming soon. Play Game of Thrones. Season 8 official trailer.
Yeah, we do.
Season 8 official trailer. Play Game of Thrones.
But you see, it's not allowing me to scroll around in any meaningful way. The words are there, but it's not in a way that I have to drag my finger all the way around. And when you're trying to find something that's very small or a tiny little button, I'll miss it. So I don't actually use that app. What I use instead, we'll go to podcasts. Podcasts is pretty good. So with my podcast app, I can
listen now. Tab 1 of 4.
Listen now. Tab 1 of 4. I know there are tabs, and I'm in 1 of 4.
Selected. Library. Tab 2 of 4.
I'm selected in library, meaning I'm in the library now. That's the second of 4 tabs.
Browse. Tab 3 of 4. Search. Tab 4 of 4.
And I can navigate just with a flick of my finger. So this is something that I use all the time. It's allowed to live on my phone, and because it's accessible, they get my business.
Is that what you mean by something that's truly usable, even though you gave a juxtaposition between something that was letter of the law, accessible versus usable? So you would say that numbering tabs, making it easy to get through, that's truly usable, whereas the other item you were mentioning failed usability.
So I actually doubt that the HBO app is meeting the letter and the standard of the law. The text is there. It's something that will be read to me, like eventually if I find it and stumble upon it. The thing that I like about the way the podcast and pretty much everything Apple does turns into gold. There's a reason that I have an iPhone. I tried to use an Android. I sent that one back. It wasn't accessible. Apple gets my money because it's an accessible platform. I like that it's numbered. I like that it told me which one was selected. And that's all I need. Just like tell me where I am and tell me what's highlighted, and I'll figure it out. Headings, a lot of their native apps have headings, so I don't have to scroll through everything. I can just jump down to whatever it is that I want to be in. But I use my phone for just about everything. It's my transportation with Uber. It's my eyes when I want to read a hard copy document that somebody hands me on the fly. I can process it with OCR really quickly and for free now. Colors and currency and just everything. We do everything with our phones.